Hello, a very good morning to everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Janet Rogers, and today we're going to be together. And what we are going to discuss is geography, class 6, globe and maps. So before we continue, first we have to ask ourselves, what's the meaning of globe and what's the meaning of map? Then students, after getting the answers, I hope you'll be having the concept of going to understand on what we are going to study. So by studying, we are going to say a globe is a small scale, 3-dimensional model of the earth. It shows the extreme shape of the earth and also shows the shape of the continent and the oceans. So here, students, we have an image on how the globe appears. You can see it, and in the area which is covered with blue color, this means this area is water. It's area of water, it's area of oceans. So students, let's move further. Now we are going to discuss about disadvantage of globe. So it is a black and cannot store easily. Details regard landforms, location of small towns cannot be shown, and it cannot provide detailed information about climate, vegetation, and agriculture. So students, when we talk about global cannot show landforms, and also in the next class we're going to discuss about landform. You'll be able to know more about landform, and also it cannot show location of small towns. You only see the continent and countries, not towns, specific towns. And also it cannot tell the type of climate which the country will be having, and also it doesn't show vegetation and agriculture, like where to be plant, like certain crops to be plant or not to be plant. If you have any question, don't forget to put on your comments. Now we are going to discuss about a map. What is a map? A map is a dramatic presentation of an area of land or sea showing physical features, cities and roads. So there is an image here you can observe, and you can tell what you have been observed. So this is example of the map, and here in the image you can see the map. There are some countries, and also there are some oceans, like we are having Atlantic Ocean, we have Pacific, we have Indian Ocean. Also, all these things are found in a map. So now students, let's come and discuss about pros and cons of paper maps. Paper map, for example, when you take a piece of paper and there you find a map, and most of paper maps are used by tourism. They use this paper map because it's easy to carry, and also it's easy to handle, and it can show continent, countries, cities, and even a local area. So that's the advantage of paper map. And also its disadvantage is that it cannot show the covered surface of the area, and also when it's drawn, the shape and size of the continent and ocean gets disordered. So students, let's have some quiz to check our knowledge if we are being able to understand the lesson. The first question is, which of the following is the true representation of the earth? A, map. B, global. C, plan. D, schedule. And question number 2 is, which of the following is not an example of a map? A, mathematics. B, physical. C, political. D, statement. I hope you'll be able to give the correct answers. Now we are going to discuss about the famous people who were concerned in introduction of maps. First one is Gerardus Metacus. He was a 7th century cartographer and mathematician. And here is the image of Gerardus. And also these are the maps which these mathematicians introduced in the world in 17th century. And also we have Judocus Hindus. This was a Dutch cartographer. He helped Metacotta to made the first attempt to publish a collection of maps in form of a book. So they collaborated, both of them. They made a book of a map instead of paper map. So now we are going to discuss types of maps. First, we have to count how many types we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So today we are going to discuss about 6 types of map. The first one, it will be political map. So political map, students, shows the boundaries of the country, state and district. In front of you there are 2 images. The first image shows the country. This means this map shows countries, and the countries which we can see are Egypt, we have Liberia, we have Tanzania, we have Angola, we have Zimbabwe, and so far you can read by yourself. And also the second image shows states. We have Chandigarh, we have Jammu Kashmir, and also we have Himachal Pradesh and other cities. Also you can read by yourself in order to understand more. The second one is physical map. This shows the landform and water bodies of the Earth's surface. And also I have put the image which shows the landform and water bodies. In this area where there is a blue color, these are water bodies, so these are oceans. You can see it and you can read by yourself in order to understand what's the meaning of physical map. And another type, student, is topographic map. It shows great details of both natural and man-made features of a small area with the help of conversion symbols. So whenever you find a map which shows symbols, it means that is topographic map, as it's shown in the images. Climatical maps. It shows the different climatical zones around the world. Climatical is a particular combination of temperature and rainfall in any area for a long time. So also we have an image which shows the climatical temperature. We have Mediterranean zone, we have temperature zone, we have tropical zone. So this is the climatical map. Now we are going to talk about tourism maps. It shows details of hill stations, historical places, and other places of tourism interest. So students, when you go, for example, if you have a trip of going somewhere, if you have to go to Himachal or any place, you can be provided with tourism map, and this map it guides you where you are going and what will be found in the next station and what are the things which are found in that place. So that's the importance of tourism map. And also students, we have thematic map, shows distribution of forests, crops, minerals and industry. So this map always shows where are industries available, where you can get the minerals. Example of minerals are gold, copper, and also crops like coffee, where coffee is grown in the country, where is tea grown, and forests, for example, Amazon forest, where you can find the Amazon forest. So this map is the one which shows all of these things. Now students, let's see how maps are used. Maps are used to determine where you are going. Like for example, as I say, for the tourism people, map shows them where they are going, at which point they have to stop, and at which position or at which station what they will meet ahead of them. And another use is act as a model of a surface. Location, various places. It shows various places. Show the various features or types of material found in a certain area. Also, maps can show where you can get, maybe if you need to purchase some products, a map can guide you where you can get the specific products at a specific time. So students, let's see, today we have been learning about globe and maps, types of maps and use of maps. So I have some few questions for you, and question number 1 is, what is a globe? Question number 2, mention any uses of globe. Question number 3, what is a map? And question number 4, which are the different types of map? So I hope you have your mark book and pen so that you can be noticing the questions. And also we have homework, and this homework will help you to know what we are going to learn next on next class. So question number 1, what is an atlas? Question number 2, what is a scale? Question number 3, what are geographical symbols? Question number 4, which are the major components of maps? And question number 5, what color is used to show the water bodies in a map? This question number 5 we have been discussed on the previous notes. Which color has been used in the map to show water bodies? I hope you get all the questions correct. Thank you so much for listening to me.